PBS Kids.
Oh, use your imagination. Think of what you can do. Use your imagination. That's just the thing to do. Go even when it's raining, you can make the sky blue. Use your imagination. PBS Kids and you. Oh, use your imagination. Make all your dreams come true. Use your imagination. That's just the thing to do. Cause see, if it's raining, you can make the sky blue. Use your imagination. PBS Kids and you.
Kellogg's Fruit Loops is proud to sponsor programming that stimulates children's growth and sense of adventure.
You're the best friend.
You must wait until tomorrow. Xingyan, the new year, my dear.
Oh, yes, my peach blossom.
How exciting! The new year is almost upon us. Ah, perfect. It's New Year's Eve, and as you all know, that means it is New Year's cleanup. The Paris must be immaculate. Everything must be absolutely spotless for tomorrow. Move this here and check for any dirt.
What is that? Shoe? Shoe?
Rats?
I can't stand rats. Get me my cats now! Rats! There are rats in the palace. I can't stand rats. Rats! I want you to chase them out of the palace right now!
I've never chased rats before.
Just where do you think you are going?
To relax in my study with a nice cup of tea, my succulent kumquat.
You may have some tea later, after you find those rats.
Me?
Wait a minute! Just wait a minute! What did I do?
I'm not exactly sure, but I've been told to get you out of the palace.
Oh, is that right? Oh, hey, you're pretty good. You got talent.
Well, I never thought about that, but hey, where are you going?
I'm, leaving, like you said.
The door's that way.
Oh, yeah, I get it that way.
Whoa! Ah, your first rat, Sagwa. Very good. Well, you made a bit of a mess, but I think you are deserving of a treat.
All that running sure has made me tired. I think I'll take a little nap.
Did you hear that?
No, Your Magistrate.
I heard it. It was right behind us.
You must have scared it away, Your Magistrate.
Hey! What are you doing back here?
Well, I was just, going,
You were trying to steal food. I told you to leave.
Yeah, you did. That's right. I was just staying around to make you look good. Yeah, to make you look good, that's it.
What are you talking about?
Since you let me go, I thought I'd do you a favor by staying around. You know, so you can catch me over and over. Then everyone will think you're the best rat catcher in the entire village.
Best rat catcher?
Yeah! Think of all the treats you'll get when they see you catch me.
Sounds okay, I guess. I don't see the harm. Okay, let's try it. So where do we start?
Well, we got a great thing going.
Over there. I think I saw something by the pond. See anything?
Nothing, Your Magistrate.
Ah! It's got my ear!
Look behind the throne as well. We must finish cleaning every inch of the palace before New Year. What's this?
Seems Sagwa has caught a rat, madam.
Ew! If everyone else was as good as you, we'd have this place cleaned in no time. Now, could you get it out of the palace? Ugh. I don't like rats. Thankfully, we have Sagwa.
Wasn't I right? Now everyone thinks you're the best rat catcher ever. Must feel pretty good to be a celebrity.
Yeah, it's okay.
It would be even more convincing if you let me take some food. How about a grape? What could be so bad about a grape? Grapes are so good.
I don't think that's right. I'm not even sure if what we're doing is right.
Don't worry about it. No one else knows.
But I know.
No one's gonna miss one little itty-bitty grape now, right?
I guess it's okay. It's just a grape after all.
You're all right, kid. Oh, I mean that.
It's the cook. We'd better get ready.
How fast you are, Sagwa.
You know, it's pretty slippery around the edge of the pond, and
Yes, Your Highness. Very slippery.
Joseph, my favorite dumplings.
You can't touch those. They're for tonight's special dinner.
Am I not entitled to celebrate New Year's Eve like everybody else? Just one. Nobody missed the grape, right? And nobody's gonna miss one dumpling. Anyway, how much can a little guy like me eat?
Maybe. But if... Oh, I have to go. Remember, just one, okay?
Oh, sure.
at least I have my Jowser. I look forward to these dumplings every New Year's Eve. They're my favorite. Huh? What's this? My Jowser? My special dumplings!
More rats!
They've all been bitten into by rats. Oh, my banquet! My banquet!
Uh-oh. You said one dumpling, not all of them.
I only had one. I just sampled a few to find the best one, that's all.
I should have never trusted you. You've ruined the magistrate's New Year's Eve banquet. Get out of here.
Don't worry about it. It's not like there won't be another New Year's Eve. We got a great thing going here.
I want you out of the palace now. You tricked and used me to get at the food.
Hey, you went along with it. You're the one who wanted to look like a great rat catcher.
Yeah, well, maybe I was too worried about that.
What do you mean?
All I've been thinking about is making myself look good, and it just made things worse for everyone else. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Can't we talk about it?
No!
Wow!
Out!
You sure got rid of a lot of rats today.
Well, actually, Bubba, there was really only one rat.
Only one rat? What do you mean?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
More Jowser, just what the banquet needs. Ah! A rat! Where's my fan? Get a stick, get my cats! A ball? Xinyan Kuai Le, to a great and happy New Year!
恭喜发财!
Surprise! I think we should celebrate celebrating. The bigger the better. This is the Chinese Lantern Festival. This holiday marks the first day of spring and the last day of the 15-day New Year celebration. Lanterns are everywhere. Riddles and puzzles are written on them. With all the light, it almost seems like it's daytime. A special dragon dance is performed to make sure there is a good harvest in the coming year. This time focuses on bringing light, warmth, and wealth into the months ahead. It's a great holiday to spend with your family. What about you? What do you like to celebrate?
The best Thanksgiving I had was when I went to my Aunt Janet's house. There was macaroni and cheese. It was everything there, and I liked it so much because she made her famous banana pudding. It was lovely. Once a year, our whole family joins together just to eat and celebrate one thing, and that makes me feel good. There's a million things I'm thankful for, but mostly I'm thankful for my family.
Now that's a great story. There's a lot of holidays to be thankful for. Ramadan is a holiday celebrated by Muslims. It lasts for an entire month. During Ramadan, you're not allowed to eat during the daylight hours, so Ahmed, who lives in Gaza, wakes up very early to eat before the sun rises. Traditionally, during this holiday, families spend time together, and it's a time for self-reflection, a time to think about what you can do to be a better person. Adults and children may read from a holy book called the Quran. At the end of the day, families and friends get together to break the fast and eat a meal. No matter what the holiday, people all over the world like to celebrate with their families.
What about you?
I can't believe it's finally here. Neither can I. The Lantern Festival. It's all so beautiful. The floating lanterns, the lantern riddles, the fireworks. But you know, I'm kind of sad too. Why?
Yes, Bado. What's so sad about that?
Well, it's also the last night of the New Year's festival. We won't be able to say Happy New Year for another whole year.
Oh, don't be silly, Bado. We're going to have so much fun.
And don't forget, Bado, we can finally spend the lucky money that Baba and Mama gave us for the New Year. Hey, I almost forgot about that. And you know, I do have a whole list of things I've been waiting to buy. I'm thinking about some new ribbons for my hair. Ribbons? No, don't you want yarn instead? Or maybe some silk flowers. No, I've got enough silk flowers and yarn already.
What about fans?
Matching fans, one for each of us. We could dance.
Don't forget toys.
I'm too old for toys. Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun.
Can you believe it? We're gonna have so much fun at the Lantern Festival. I can't wait. Neither can I.
Dongwa, hold still.
Sorry, Mama.
Now, son, remember, you must take care of your two little sisters tonight. Your mother and I can't be with you every moment.
Baba, I don't need Dongwa to watch after me.
Sagwa, what was I thinking? Of course, you are now old enough to take care of yourself.
Thank you, Baba. Oh, it's gonna be such a wonderful night! The Lantern Festival! I can't wait!
How beautiful the three of you look tonight. My three little princesses. And look at your three young tigers. I hope that the year of the tiger is especially lucky for you, too. How wonderful! Isn't it just incredible, my succulent sweet and sour chicken?
Yes, my darling. Just as I told you it would be. I hope the girls are behaving themselves.
This fish is good.
It is good, but I want some more.
Thank you all for joining us in our celebration of the Lantern Festival. May the year of the tiger bring you luck, health, and prosperity. Good night to you all. Stay close, girls.
Yes, make sure you stay with us. And remember, keep an eye on your kittens.
We have to spend our lucky money.
Oh, yes. Well, of course. But we will do it on the way. After all, we must process through the village on the way back to the palace. Now come along, girls.
Yes, Mother. Where are you going, Sagwa? Sagwa, we're supposed to stay with the others. Wow, this kitchen is incredible and so huge. Cook would love to see this. Wow! My mother is going to be so mad at me. I've ruined my beautiful new robe. What is it? Huh? Good thinking, Sagwa.
Little girl, what are you doing in my kitchen? Do you want to help me wash all these pots and pans?
I am the daughter of the magistrate. I do not wash anything.
The daughter of the magistrate? You don't say.
Yes, and this is my cat. She lives in the palace too. Meow.
Well, your highnesses, it looks like you both need a bath.
But I really am the daughter of the magistrate.
Yes, of course you are. And I am the son of the emperor.
I really am. And this is my cat. A very special cat. One who can write.
Of course it can. And I have a dog that can play the ahu.
Just take me back to my father, the magistrate. He will tell you who I am.
All right. Where is he? Where is your family?
Right outside the tent. Well, they were right here.
It's all right, little girl. It's fine to have dreams and fantasies. We all do. Now, on your way. I have work to do. Go and enjoy the rest of the Lantern Festival.
But my father is the magistrate. Sagwa, we're completely lost, and nobody knows who we are. What are we going to do?
That's a great cat you have there. What's its name?
I'll have you know that... Her name is Sagwa. Do you want to hold her?
Sure. Great puppet show. It's funny, huh?
Really funny. Oh! It's okay, Sagwa. Those cards are only the lantern riddles blowing in the wind. Here, I'll read one to you. What is the bravest and most loyal of all animals? Wow! See? You answered the riddle yourself. Do you think we'll find our way home, Sagwa?
Wasn't it a beautiful lantern festival this year?
Huh?
And you, my child, look so beautiful. Just like a princess.
Oh.
And such a fine cat you have there, too. My child, I want to wish you a happy new year. Please take this modest coin. I'm sorry it's not more, but it's all I have. I hope it brings you luck.
You're shivering. Are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. There's just a chill in the air. But I'll be all right. Don't worry about me. It's the year of the tiger. And I was born in the year of the tiger. So this will be my lucky year. Maybe you and your young tiger will bring me even more luck.
Well, maybe this will bring you luck.
Oh no, my sweet child. I could never take this from you. Why, it's the final night of the New Year's celebration. You're supposed to buy treats for yourself with this lucky money.
Please, take it.
But...
Please, it would mean a lot to me.
You are the kindest and most generous young lady I have ever met. And so beautiful, too. Just like I said, you look like a princess. Ah, yes. Wouldn't that be wonderful? To be a princess. To live in a palace like that one up there on the hill, with all those beautiful things around you.
But I do live in that. Yes, it would be beautiful to live in a place like that.
Well, we all have our dreams. And I hope that all your dreams come true in this new year. I shall never forget your kindness.
Don't forget, it's going to be your lucky year too. The year of the tiger.
Surprise! I think we should celebrate celebrating. The bigger the better. And talk about big, look at this moon. In China, families celebrate the biggest and brightest full moon of the year during the Moon Festival. They'll find a favorite spot and gaze at the moon. But that's not the only thing.
What's the best thing about the Moon Festival?
The mooncakes! They're round, just like the moon, and they symbolize family togetherness. Some people say that long ago during wartime, mooncakes were used to carry secret messages. Today, they're just for eating and celebrating this important family holiday. What about you? Do you think about the moon?
Well, the moon is in outer space, and it's pretty near the Earth. It's a little smaller than the Earth, and it's made of some sort of rock, I think. And it has an interesting surface. There's no air, and you have to wear this clumpy spacesuit, and you weigh so little. You hardly weigh anything. Every fall, I celebrate the Mooncake Festival, and in the Mooncake Festival, at that time, the moon is like an ivory color or sometimes orange. And we celebrate because the moon is so beautiful.
Now that's a great story. There's lots to say about something so beautiful. Here's a very old story from Africa called Why the Sun and Moon Live in the Sky. Long ago, everyone lived together. The sun and the moon decided to build a new house just for them. Their friends came over for a visit, but there wasn't enough room for everyone. So the sun and moon left into the sky, and everyone lived happily ever after. All over the world, people are inspired by the moon.
What about you?
This time of year, don't you?
Yes!
And I can see you're really excited. Why, Sagwa?
The Moon Festival!
And what's the best thing about the Moon Festival?
The mooncakes! Wow!
And do you know why we have mooncakes for the Moon Festival?
No, Mama.
Well, it all goes back to a time when China was in great danger. Our country's enemies were everywhere.
What have you gotten there?
I'm taking some mooncakes to my father so he can celebrate the Moon Festival.
Mooncakes? What are mooncakes?
They're just little pastries with lotus seeds inside.
Show me.
Would you like to try one?
Good. Very good.
The girl's father was a Chinese general who had been taken captive.
Here is your mooncake, Baba.
Hidden inside the general's mooncake was a very important secret message that would help him defeat China's enemies. And that's why we have mooncakes at the Moon Festival. It's fun to sit and talk together like this, isn't it? Where are you off to in such a hurry?
I just remembered. I have to practice my Tai Chi for the martial arts demonstration.
Okay. Who's next?
You told us yesterday we could go out to play before lunch.
There they go again.
Why can't we get started with the family portrait?
Because the whole family isn't here. Come out wherever you are. And I'm not going to have my portrait painted without my precious little darlings.
Quite right. Our 3 daughters are visions of luminous loveliness.
No, I mean my precious darling little sleeve dogs. And our beautiful daughters, of course. But they're not here either.
I can see that.
It is so important to have family activities that we can all enjoy together, don't you think?
Yes, I do, my cherished Lychee. Only I seem to be the only member of the family who's taking it seriously. Yes, what is it?
Your Magistrate, we need a proclamation written for the Moon Festival.
Here you go, Mama Meow. Don't like to eat alone, huh?
Oh, good, you're here. It's almost lunchtime.
Lunchtime. That's what I came to talk to you about. We're having a very important meeting of the Opera Committee, so I'm going to be late for lunch. Sorry. See you later.
And there he goes again.
I don't like the dress I'm wearing now.
This is mine.
Don't even think about it.
Daughters, we can't have our family portrait painted without you. Come on. Got you! Come along, young ladies. You look ready to me.
Did you see how Tai caught them?
Boom! Right up her sleeves. Well, Mama does always tell us it's wrong to let food go to waste.
Children, it's way past lunchtime. Where have you been? I've been waiting for you.
But if you are hungry, Mama, why didn't you eat something?
Because this isn't about being hungry, Shigwa. It's about being a family. And lately, it feels like everyone is so busy with their own interests that we don't have any time to be a family and tell each other about how our day is going.
Mama.
Come along, Baba Meow and Mama Meow. The magistrate needs you to write a poster about the Moon Festival.
Oh. The Moon Festival? Oh, no. I forgot all about it. I have to get the ingredients for the moon cakes.
Moon cakes? That's it!
What's it?
Remember the story about the moon cakes and the secret message? Don't you think Mama would love to get a message from us?
What is keeping those girls?
I thought they were right behind me.
Hit that gong. Give it a good whack. That should get their attention. How are the preparations coming along for the Moon Festival? Is it really too much to ask for this family to do something together, on time, and without all this squabbling?
Oh, have we kept you waiting? Here's my plan. Mama's upset because we don't do enough together, right? Well, it's time for the Moon Festival. So let's all put a special message from Mama inside a moon cake.
You look funny, Huangdo. You know, you really ought to use a mirror when you put on your makeup.
I look funny? Well, you look like you swallowed a sour plum.
Let's give Baba a great big black mustache.
Ay-ya!
You'll get into terrible trouble, Look-Do. Just kidding.
Huh? Oh, you want me to put this in a moon cake, do you?
Have you ever wondered what you'd look like with a mustache, Baba?
No. Why?
I think a mustache might look rather distinguished on you.
Then I'll think about it, my delicious mooncake. Of course, if I did, we'd need to have a brand new family portrait painted.
It's so lovely.
Yeah, the moon is really bright tonight.
No, not just the moon. Let's see what it says. It says, "We love you." I wonder who it could be from.
It's from us, Mama. All of us.
Thank you, my lovely, lovely family. Thank you. It's fun being together, isn't it?
May I be excused, please?
Dongwa?
Just kidding. You can't catch me! Come on, Slowpokes, let's go!
Oops, sorry, Sagwa. That's okay. Dongwa, wait for us! I know we can find him, Shigwa. Dongwa? Come out wherever you are. Okay, game's over. You win.
I win! You said it! I win! Yeah! Once again, the big brother is the champ.
Once again, the big brother is a pain. That was fun. Let's play again.
Sounds great to me, Shigwa. But let's up the stakes this time. How about loser cleans the clubhouse?
Whoops, oopsie daisies.
Hey, that wasn't funny, Jet Jet.
Don't get your tail in a knot, Sagwa. We were just having fun. Hey, maybe we should dump water on you. Your face is all dirty.
That's not dirt. It's her markings. He knows, Shigwa. He's just trying to make me mad.
Better get back to the palace so your mama can clean you up.
Mama? Oh my gosh! We have to finish the scrolls! She made us promise!
Your face is all dirty. I look this way for a reason.
Sagwa, hurry up!
please. What happened?
Sorry. Accident.
Well, watch it the next time.
I don't see why we have to practice writing anyway. I'd much rather be practicing my gung fu. Yeah! Hey, what's so funny?
You! Come on, Shigwa. Don't make fun of our brother. He's just trying to be...
Yeah!
Hey, we've got it. Will you please finish your writing? Mama will be here any minute. Don't you want her to be proud of you?
What's there to be proud of anyway?
That we're practicing our writing.
Big deal. That's your idea of a good time?
Dongwa, you know our family tradition. We've always been calligraphers.
What's that?
Calligraphy is the art of writing words so that they look very beautiful. And for many generations, it has been our family's honor to write down the official scrolls of all the magistrates of this province.
Boy, Sagwa, you sound just like our father when you say that.
What's wrong with that? I like it when Baba talks.
Hey, I said cut it out!
What's going on in here? It's time for bed.
But, Mama, we're not sleepy yet.
Nope, not sleepy.
Well, that's two of you. Where's Sagwa?
Here I am, Mama.
Sagwa, what are you doing up there? How many times do I have to tell you not to climb so high?
I'm sorry, Mama.
Now to bed with all of you. And Sagwa, please try to be more careful. Do you remember what happened the first time you climbed up high and got yourself into such trouble?
Yes, Mama, I remember.
Well, I don't remember.
That's because you were only a baby.
Don't call me a baby.
Dongwa, be nice to your little sister.
But she was a baby then. She was barely born.
Dongwa, I said...
I'm sorry, Mama, but sometimes she asks the silliest questions.
Dongwa!
Okay. Sorry.
I can't help it if I was so little I can't remember. So what did happen?
Oh, no. Not this story again.
Please, Mama, please. What happened?
Well, Sagwa, do you mind if I tell your story again?
Oh, that. Well, if you want to.
Well, all right then. Let's see. It all started one morning at breakfast. Come on now, children. We have to hurry, or your father and I are going to be late for work.
Yes, we must go. The master is waiting.
Why?
Pardon me, Dongwa.
Why do you have to go? Why do you have to go and write down those ridiculous rules anyway?
What? What are you talking about, my son?
That is our job, our duty.
But don't you hate writing down the magistrate's silly old rules? Sometimes he's so unfair.
Dongwa, it is not for us to say what is fair and what is not. We are only cats.
And very lucky cats, I might add. Look at where you live. Look at what you eat. Do you think the alley cats have it this good? Young man, I do not ever want to hear you talk like that again.
Yes. If you're ever overheard, we will all be tossed out in the alley. Or worse. Dongwa, remember your place.
But...
No buts. Finish your breakfasts. We will be back later.
My dear, only 93 gold pieces from finding your people this week. 93!
What's wrong with 93?
Well, dear, there's nothing wrong with 93. Except if we had collected more, then I would be able to have new robes made for our 3 beautiful daughters. I said our 3 beautiful daughters. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. You see, my darling, you are, after all, the ranking magistrate in this province. And, well, your people expect your beautiful daughters, and of course myself, to dress in a certain regal style.
Yes, my lotus blossom, whatever you say.
Yes, exactly. So, it's quite simple. More rules, more fines, more money for your beautiful daughters. Don't you agree?
Yes, of course. Anything you say.
Well?
Well?
Well then?
Well then, what?
Well then, do it!
Yes, all right, my lovely little lychee. Anything. Reader!
Yes, Your Excellency?
What new rules did we set forth last week for the good of my people?
Let me see, Your Grace. Your Grace, last week you banned laughing, dancing, telling jokes, any kind of celebration, and in general, having fun in any way.
Well, there you have it, my lotus flower. I think we have about covered it all. I really do not think there is anything left to ban.
Well, there's always singing.
Singing? What a marvelous idea!
And while you're at it, put an even bigger fine on it than usual. All that noise disturbs my beauty naps anyway. And those of your 3 daughters, I might add.
All right. Let it then be decreed.
And not one moment too soon.
My delicate Chinese plum, if you will just allow me. Reader, royal cats, come forward so my word may become the law of the land.
Nigualai, come here. It's time to do your duty. We are ready, Your Excellency.
Yes, all right. Let it now be decreed that there shall be no singing from dawn until dusk.
A very wise law, my dear. But is it strict enough?
A very good question, my capacious kumquat. A very good question. You know, I really hate it when those people sing at all. So let's just make it no singing, period. Today's new rule. There will be no singing from morning until night and from night until morning. That is my word, and that is the law, by the order of His Imperial Excellency, etc., etc., etc. This rule will keep them quiet, so I can at last have some peace. From now on, only I shall sing. Must not sing, must not dance, must not laugh or lose your pants. That's the rule, that's the law. Not allowed to say ha ha. If you do, night or day, woe is you, you have to pay.
One would think you could get a little law passed around here without such a big fuss. Come, darlings, it's time for our mud baths. Before I leave, though, one more piece of business. Here are the names of those who already broke the rule today.
When it is dry, go read it to the villagers.
This is the worst rule yet. Look, he's even fined the cook just because he sang while feeding us our breakfast this morning. It's just not fair.
Remember what you told Dongua. It is not for us to say what is fair or unfair. It is just our job to write it down. After all, we are only cats. We cannot change the world.
We're not helpless just because we're cats. We can change the world. How am I gonna get down? I have to jump. Uh-oh. This is not good. Now it says there will be singing. From morning until night and from night until morning. Wow, this is great! Singing all day long. This could be a good thing after all. Uh-oh. I've got to get these paw prints off of here. I've got to get out of here.
Well, now I see you've really gotten yourself in trouble.
Foo-Foo, you found me. Wait a minute. I thought you couldn't see so well.
I can see better upside down, and I can also see that you are, once again, a mess. So, what is it this time?
Ink. Ugh. Can you fly me to the pond to get cleaned up?
Ink? Ink? Ink doesn't come off with water, especially this ink. You better get used to those spots, because they're not gonna go anywhere.
Uh-oh. Oh, dear, I am in so much trouble.
Think of it as a fashion statement.
Not just for that. When I fell in the ink pot, I messed up one of the magistrate's rules. If he finds out what I've done, he'll put me out on the street. He'll put our whole family out on the street. I heard my mom say that to my brother today, and he was only mouthing off. Ooh.
Hey, you, take it easy. Don't fall apart on me.
Quick, let's get out of here. Well, now you've gone and done it. You are gonna be in so much trouble. Thanks for the support, Dongwa. Oh, sorry, but how... how did you get like this? I fell into the ink pot. You what? Well, you see... Mama and Papa are gonna be so...
Hey, Sagwa knows she's in trouble, and I'm gonna help her solve her little dilemma. In the meantime, you are making much too much noise. Noisy, noisy, noisy. It won't do us any good to draw attention to this little mess. And I need some peace and quiet to think and work out a plan.
So why don't the two... I know. Leave. I can't wait to tell everybody how ridiculous you look all covered in ink. Dongwa, don't say anything to anybody. Our whole family could get in trouble because of what I've done. Okay. But you owe me one.
Will you please get out of here?
All right.
Yes, quiet at last. Now, where was I?
The plan. What am I going to do?
Oh, yes, the plan. Now, let's see. If we just...
You're 2 minutes late. Get the scroll with the new rules, take it into the village square, and read it to the people. Now!
Sagwa, keep calm. I'm going to fly down to the village and see what's going on there. I'll be back with a report before you know it. Jai Jin, my friend.
By order of His Imperial Excellency, I hereby decree that his word shall become law, and that the law of the land is that there will be singing from morning until night and from night until morning. It's true. See right here. The people must sing all day long. What's this? What is all of this horrid, horrible, happy noise making? Really, my dear, how dare they disobey your rule?
Yes, how dare they? 431, 432, 433, 434.
434, my dear, a new record! We shall be wearing clothes of gold by this time tomorrow if all this singing keeps up. It's almost enough to make one like music.
Why are all these people singing? Why are you singing? Didn't you show them my new rule?
But, most honorable magistrate, this is your new rule.
What do you mean this is my own rule? Who did this?
Yes, who did this? What are you smiling at? How can you even hear yourself think?
But listen, my wondrous water lily. Listen to those beautiful words. They are singing my praises. In all my life, my people have never said a kind word about me.
Why, my dear, in 30 years, I've never before seen you cry.
Well, in 30 years, my people have never called me kind. Imagine that. My kindness has caused them to sing. How very beautiful. Who's this? Oh, so you're the one who changed my rule. Mama Meow! Baba Meow! Come here quickly! Look what your kitten has done! Because of what Sagwa has done, I want you to write 3 new rules. For the first new rule, I take back all the old rules. The people may now laugh and joke and dance and whistle from morning to night, from night to morning, whenever they desire. As to the second new rule, from now on, my village shall be open to all stray cats, and all cats shall eat delicious fish every day, as much as they wish. As to the third new rule, from now on, all Chinese cats shall have dark faces, paws, and tails, in honor of the greatest of all felines, Sagwa of China.
Wow, Mama. That was a really great story.
Well, they've already heard it. But thank you, Shigwa. And now it's time for you to go to bed, too.
But I want to hear more.
There is no more. That really was the end.
Wow. Sagwa did such a good thing.
Well, yes, Shigwa. In many ways, she did. But you know, she also did some things she shouldn't have.
Really?
Really. But here's the good part. Many times, we actually learn from our mistakes.
I didn't think about it that way. I guess Sagwa learned her lesson.
Everybody did, I think.
Even the magistrate?
Especially the magistrate. Now it's time to sleep. Tomorrow's another day.
And another adventure.
Oh, dear. You're already starting to sound like Sagwa. Sweet dreams, my little adventurer. You certainly know how to land yourself in a bit of trouble from time to time. But your heart is always in the right place.
I am a curious cat, and I'm always on the lookout for ways to have fun. Did you ever consider writing to be fun? Chinese writing is like picture writing. When it's done beautifully, it's considered an art as well. Then it's called calligraphy. It's like an abstract art. You don't have to understand Chinese to see its beauty. You can just look at it and enjoy. Some of the characters look like the word it means. Can you guess what this means? What about you? What do you think art is?
Art is like drawing and painting and coloring. If you make something really weird, it means abstract. First, I would make a circle, as you start out with a circle of a person's head. Then I would make lines out coming from the circle. Then at the end of the lines, I would make squares and so on. And then I would make these curves from the squares and going to the next square. And then I would make swirls going into the circle, and that would make an abstract painting.
Now that's a great story. I guess people everywhere have an artist's eye. Look what these artists are creating in Jamaica. They are making tie-dye shirts. Tie-dyeing is one of the oldest dyeing techniques in the world. And guess where its roots trace back to? China! People often use their clothes to express themselves. Tie and dye is a skill and an art. People all over the world like to express themselves through art. Whoa! Oh.
What about you?
Shikwa, stop squirming. There, now you're all ready for summer. Okay, Sagwa's next. Sagwa!
I sent Sagwa to the village with a small scroll for the reader of the rules.
Well, looks like you're next then, dear.
Oh, no need, dear. I've already attended to my grooming.
And that completes today's rule from our most magnificent magistrate. Seems that there's one more ruling from the palace. The magistrate forbids anyone to build a campfire in the woods. The trees are as dry as kindling at this time of year, and he does not want any forest fires.
Sagwa, what have you got yourself into this time? Ah, playing in mud puddles again, I see. What you need is a good bath. Whew. No, what you need is a good trim. Now stop squirming. You don't want me to snip your tail by accident, do you?
He's a great cook, but a really bad barber.
Hey, nice haircut, Sagwa.
I just escaped great danger. I'm lucky to have any fur left after what I've been through.
Really? What happened?
I'd rather not talk about it. It was most horrible.
Oh, come on, Sagwa.
Tell us! All I can say is that it happened far, far away.
When you were in the village?
No. Further. Much further. In the far mountain woods.
Oh, really? And how did you get all the way there and back so fast?
I was kidnapped. Kidnapped?
By who?
How?
Why would anyone want to kidnap you? Who would do that?
A really bad some bad bats. Huh? I had just finished delivering a very important scroll to the reader of the rules when 2 big bats swooped down and swept me up into the air. Hey, what are you doing? Where are you bats taking me?
Top secret. No questions.
Hey, put me down. I know Fufu, and when he hears about this, he's going to be really angry.
You know Fufu?
Yes, and he's my best friend, too.
Ooh! Fufu, the biggest, scariest bat in the whole colony!
Yeah?
Then what happened?
Yeah, what? I'd rather not talk about it.
Aw, Sagwa.
You gotta tell.
Yeah, you gotta.
Well, then they dropped me. And you won't believe who I met next.
Why, if it isn't a little meow. What's your name?
Sagwa? And who are you?
I am Senlo, the Rain Spirit Dragon. I live far up in the clouds. But I like to come down to Earth from time to time, too.
Wow, you met a dragon?
Come on, you weren't saved by a dragon.
Was too. And he said...
Oh, look at you. You're covered in pine sap and bark bits. I'm sorry, Sagwa, but that stuff will just not wash out. I'm going to have to give you a little fur cut. What's it like having fur? Must be nice and warm in the...
What? Rain spirit dragons don't spit fire.
Well, this one did. And fire is very dangerous in the woods.
Oh, my. Dreadfully sorry. Don't know what got into me. Maybe your fur.
You set a fire. The trees are as dry as kindling this time of year. That fire could spread to the whole forest.
Oh, dear. What do we do? What do we do?
I know. Fly down to the sea, get a big mouthful of water, and spray it all over the fire.
Great idea. And you're coming with me.
And I steered Senlong by his ears as we zooshed down to the sea.
Hey, what's up?
Sago was kidnapped by 2 bats, and then a dragon sneezed and set fire to a tree. And now they have to fly to the sea.
Whoa, back up. Kidnapped by bats? What bats?
She'd rather not talk about it. It was most horrible. And when she told them you were her best friend, they laughed.
Well, that's really rude. They shouldn't laugh at you just because your best friend is a bat.
No, they were laughing at you, Fufu.
What? Me? Who were they? Fifu and Fofu?
No, there weren't really any
I know. It was Fum Fu and Fat Fu, wasn't it?
No,
That was my call for the brave Fufu fighters. Don't worry, Sagwa. We'll find Fum Fu and Fat Fu and punish them good.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. I don't want anyone punished because of me.
After what they did to you, Sagwa, the magistrate should order them never to enter the village.
And they should be sent to bed without their suppers. I wasn't really kidnapped.
What do bats eat for supper anyway?
You don't want to know.
I mean, if there's anyone to be punished, it should be me.
I know. I'll make them clean the bat cave from bottom to top. And boy, does it need it.
Fufu, I was not kidnapped by any bats.
Not kidnapped by bats? What do you mean? Oh, I get it. You can't talk. Those bats are still around here, aren't they? Glad you got my message. We got a couple of bad bats in the area. You all spread out. Check the bamboo bushes, the lotus pond.
Stop! There are no bad bats, no dragon, no fire. I was so embarrassed about the holes in my fur that I made it all up. And once I started, I just couldn't stop.
You lied to us?
You mean I called in the Fufu fighters and there's no one to fight?
Of course I knew you were making it up all along. Fire-breathing dragons.
And just why did those make-believe bats of yours laugh at me?
I'm sorry, Fufu. How did it end? What? How did what end?
Did you and Shenlong go to the sea in time to put out the fire?
There is no ending, Shigwa. It never happened. Like Donghua said, I was just lying.
Well, you're not now. I mean, if we all know it's made up, the rest of it won't be a lie. Just a good story.
A really great story.
By the way, Sagwa, how did you really get those holes in your coat anyway?
Sagwa, are you all right?
We just overheard Cook tell Tai Tai he had to cut patches off your fur.
What on earth happened, dear?
I did the market and salt water and a clay pot exploded all over me.
Wow! A clay pot exploded all over you?
Did a dragon do it?
No dragon. And no bats either.
So what happened? Tell us.
Well, there I was in the village, watching a potter turn a pot on his wheel. It went round and round and round and round, and suddenly, achoo! Blam! Blobs of clay flew right at me. Nowhere to hide. I was hit. Blob! You know my family, and just about everything in my life begins with them. In China, parents, grandparents, and ancestors are very important.
My great-great-great-grandfather.
See what I mean? Traditionally, the Chinese were taught to obey and take good care of their parents. And so grandparents often lived with the entire family. I actually think my grandparents take good care of us. I love spending time with my yaya. He tells us stories. He makes us laugh. And he teaches us lessons he's learned in his long life. I love my grandparents. What about you? What do you do with your grandparents?
I sewed a panda at my grandma's house, and I sewed my grandma's skirt, and I do needlework. So my grandma sewed her doll. It was one of the prettiest dolls in her block, and she had to get hair. So in the country, so she was chasing the calf around trying to get the pretty curly stuff on the bottom, and she was running around with scissors chasing the calf, and she finally cut some and put it on her dolly's hair. She's not really that old, but not really that young, but when it comes to playing, she's really young.
Now that's a great story. Look what this boy is doing with his grandfather in Alaska. Ice fishing. In Alaska, when winter comes, the land freezes. Ice fishing is the only way to get fish. This boy's grandfather knows just where to go. Thanks to Grandpa's experience and know-how, they catch enough fish to last for many meals. Kids all over the world cherish time spent with their grandparents.
What about you? Okay then, Queen of the Hill.
Not for long. Where'd the ball go?
Uh-oh, it's gonna hit Grandpa. Watch out, yeah.
Ah, yeah. Where did that come from? Aha! You kittens playing games again, huh? Huh?
Sorry, yeah.
It's all right. I was getting up anyway. Now then, Sagwa, what about that story you've been waiting for?
That'd be great.
Once upon a time, when we went exploring in the Forbidden Hills. The cook, let's go see what he has for us. We'll finish the story later. Meow.
Crabs and spices, grains and fishes, ducks and... There you are, old friend. And little Sagwa, too. I've been looking for months for something, and now I found it. You're going to have a special treat, my dear old cat. Aha! 100-year-old fermented tofu. The oldest and best. Incredible dinner coming up for Yeye. And Sagwa, too.
What's the matter, young one?
Stinky! And smelly. It's awful. P.U.
But it tastes so good.
I guess you've got to be a grown-up cat to like that weird stuff. See you later, Grandpa.
I guess I'll finish my story later. Okay, Sagwa, how about we finish that story now?
Sure.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes, exploring the Forbidden Hills.
Is there more stinky tofu around here somewhere?
I don't smell anything. What's the matter?
I just want to sit over here.
But I like you next to me. Don't you want to hear the story?
It's just, you're, Oh, I forgot. I have to go play with Huang Huang in the alley.
But we've been planning this story for weeks.
Yeah, I know, but I've really got to go.
Oh, all right. Have fun.
I smell some 100-year tofu. I want some now. It's whetted my appetite.
But, Your Magistrate, there isn't any more.
No more? Well, then get some more, and get it quick.
Oh, why do you look so sad? I'm feeling bad, too. I'm in big trouble, because now the Magistrate wants some 100-year tofu, and it took me months just to find what we had.
Cook! Cook! Get that tofu now!
But why did you say that?
I don't know. I just thought it would be easier to tell him that I was playing with Huang Huang than...
Then what?
Here you are. What's wrong with Yaya? What happened?
I didn't want to tell him. He had smelly breath after he ate the stinky tofu. Ugh.
So?
So, instead, she ran off before listening to his story.
I know. Oh, what am I going to do now?
Why don't you just, tell him the truth?
You mean tell him he smells like stinky tofu? Yeah.
Our friend the cook needs some help, so we are going to help him.
But I need to tell you something.
Okay, come on, we'll talk along the way.
Grandpa, I wanted to say about earlier.
Uh-huh.
I was saying that, hey, what are we doing?
Why, we're looking for some 100-year tofu, of course.
Ew, that stinky old stuff? Oh, no.
Oh, yes. The cook needs some for the magistrate.
Wow.
How will we ever find any 100-year tofu? We've got to try to help cook. But how?
I don't know. There's so many people, so many things, so many smells. I smell lychees. I smell fish. I smell flowers. I smell duck eggs.
You can smell all that from here?
Sure. Can't you?
No. When a cat gets older, they can't smell things as well as before.
So, you couldn't smell that stinky old tofu in the kitchen?
Not really, but I sure like the taste.
Oh, I understand now.
I have an idea. Maybe your sharp sense of smell can help in all the confusion.
How?
Just follow your nose, sniff around, and find some 100-year-old tofu.
Sniff out that stinky old stuff? Yuck!
Oh, well, if you don't want to help.
No, that's not what I meant. I want to help. Nope, nothing. Can't smell it. Not there. Let's go to the other side.
What is it? Did you smell some 100-year tofu?
Yep, right over there. There it is.
That's it. Wonderful. Well done, Sagwa. And there's Cook. Try and get his attention.
What are you doing here, Sagwa? What? What is it? Okay, I'll come with you. You found it! 100-year-old tofu! Oh, you wonderful cats! We'll take it all!
Thank you, Sagwa. That was very kind of you. You are a wonderful granddaughter and a fine young cat. Now, what have you been trying to tell me all this time? Go on.
I'm sorry I ran away from you before. I love your stories, really, and
But if you love my stories, why did you run away?
because that stinky tofu makes your breath stinky too.
Is that all? Oh, now I understand. You didn't want to hurt my feelings by telling me my breath was smelly.
Yes.
Sometimes the truth is best. And I just won't tell you any more stories after I eat 100-year tofu, okay?
Great! So, you're not mad at me?
No.
Thank you, Yeah.
Well?
We have found some 100-year tofu, Your Excellency.
Wonderful! I'll have some now. I can't wait. Get cooking!
So, how about a story?
That sounds great, Yeah.
All right. Well, once upon a time.
Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, where they know that the fun of playing and learning together is more than just good. It's great! Doink!